Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having part 5 of our Trinovantes campaign. You see, I have learned the name of the faction I'm playing with, finally. And currently we are at war with the Belgae, or Belgae. So and we are ramping up our production both in British Isles and in European mainland, and we are hoping actually that we might get our fleet safely home. But let's see. So the plan is to take the eastern parts of the Belgae kingdom, empire, faction, whatever they are, and after that swing westwards where they have their biggest armies. And in the last episode we actually suffered a rather catastrophic defeat because we lost our best general in one battle against the Belgae forces. That was kind of an oversight, because I thought he was not in battle, but, well, apparently he was. And most likely without his bodyguard. And yeah, it seems our squadrons are sinking quite badly. Okay, so we are getting more troops bit by bit. And perhaps we can get here in one turn if we build the roads. What about the shrine? Okay, that's not very good. Could we move the troops out of here? Apparently not. Some temple building might be worth it, at least at some point. Well, in any case, I think we are attacking here. So they have Belgic infantry, mercenary, Celtic skirmishers. And it seems the Belgae eastern provinces or settlements have only one more left, so we can begin to consolidate our forces relatively soon.
Let us pray to the heavens and then take up the sword and bow. The gods help them.
Await my orders. Forward, units.
So we have 4 units of slingers and not so much infantry. But hopefully the enemies will run here and there around the gate, so we could inflict some nice damage. Like this.
The battering ram is at the gate. Our warriors attack. Now is the time for great deeds. Your warriors have broken the gate. The way is open. Let your men kill all the cowards inside.
Well, that seems to be happening. Belgic infantry. Oh, let's get these guys out of the way. Okay, one man left. Let's hope the skirmishers will also come this way rather soon. But apparently not.
Our warriors have taken the walls. Now the streets will run with blood.
Let's see if we could engage those skirmishers.
Units, double time! Units! Units, march! Units, double time!
No, it's the spearmen that are coming this way. And you guys can of course run. That's perfectly okay. Good that the slingers can whittle them down a bit before we need to engage in melee. Or perhaps we will just hit them with slingers. Oh, let's hope we don't actually lose our general. Okay, I guess good enough.
Fear us! The land is ours!
And then
Yes!
I think it's going to be Belgae,
Begin the siege!
our next target.
Seeking settlement! Yes! Forward!
Perhaps we should get rid of that and build our own temple. Just to boost our culture. And perhaps here as well. And perhaps actually the public order and culture bonuses are worth it over there. And let's send our diplomat scout here to look where the next settlement is, or if it is under Belgae control. Okay, but for the moment... Okay, so now we can begin to train troops over there. But yeah, for the moment I think we are doing relatively well in the European mainland. Of course, if the need arises, we could always pull back to the British Isles to conquer some more territory over there. Though it's a bit of a grind. Okay, good. The family is growing.
Orders. General. Chief General.
Perhaps we should actually retrain. Oh, we cannot retrain them.
Orders.
And this time, let's try to avoid.
Forward. Orders. Moving the troops. Yes. Prepare to
All other enemy units over there. And finally,
leaving the arm.
and we can, yeah, retrain some of them. By the way, I'm not sure I want to retrain that unit, if we can retrain a slinger unit. And it might very well be that we will be attacked rather soon. Any mercenaries available in here? Apparently not. So, is there a settlement over here? Somewhere. Here is a rebel settlement. And another... Okay, I think we have dealt with the Belgae over here relatively soon. And we are starting to gain some command stars. Great. They most likely will be needed rather soon.
The lands of the dead will see many new souls.
And we have learned that tower right next to a gate is not a good thing. So we will attack from this side. Oh, and the enemy general is there, so we might land some free hits. Okay, well, some casualties inflicted.
The battering ram is at the gate. Our warriors attack. Now is the time for great deeds.
Reinforced gates, so the settlement is of decent size. Oh, that's light cavalry.
Let your men kill all
So
the cowards inside.
the initial plan was that I might be able to just use the slingers to beat the enemy, but that seems rather
Our warriors have
unlikely at the
taken
moment.
walls. Now the streets will run with blood.
So I mean one slinger there, another one there, another one there, and one there, and then just hitting the enemy.
Units, fire at will.
They're attacking us. We're being attacked. Where are missiles?
Units.
Attack! Move on!
enemy warlord shows his worth. Nothing. Any of our warriors would die rather than run.
Okay.
This is a great...
I guess this army is rather spent. But it managed to achieve its objective, so rather well done for the army. Perhaps the commander could have been a bit better, but that's besides the point.
The land is ours. General, yes.
And I think we will leave the mercenary unit in charge over here. And it's Celtic, so we most definitely could begin to recruit some new units. I'm just wondering that perhaps gathering the troops outside of the settlement is the most prudent way to approach things. And let's bring the slingers here. Oh, here we can train Bretonic swordsmen and spearmen. Okay, good. And I think we have a turn. So, the beginning of the episode has been rather productive. But let's see about that Belgae counterattack that seems to be impending. Oh, they are not attacking. Good, we have, it seems, at least one more turn time to prepare for it. And another question is, do we want to actually engage that army head on? Or do we want to try to take a settlement behind it?
Can I be of service? Yes, my lord. Yes, master. At once. Unable to.
Yes. Orders.
Okay, so it's not actually attacking.
Attack! Begin the siege.
I think we will attack then.
Besieging settlement.
Yes.
Move out. Yes. Orders.
Okay, it has actually some command talent.
Orders. Yes.
I think we will send him here.
General.
Forward.
Or perhaps actually I think we have some larger cities. For example, that one. So
Orders. March.
let's make a switch like this.
Chief. Chief. Chief.
Yes. Orders. Order.
Chief.
Set sail.
Chief.
Yes.
think we will train the slinger unit before that skirmisher. And once again, we need to be careful of the enemy fleet. Oh, I forgot to bring some of the troops back here, but I think our army is growing rather nicely. Could we actually send this mercenary unit? I think we can. Okay, so let's see. I have to say that I'm actually surprised how well we are doing for the moment. Well, I guess that will change soon, but let's find out. At least our finances are plummeting, so time to put hold on that troop training and get those troops actually do something. Okay, so they are selling forth. And slingers as reinforcements. Okay, the challenge accepted.
The enemy have brought more weaklings to reinforce their line.
Units! 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 Double time! Units! Double time!
Missiles!
Units! March! Units! March! Units! Drop equipment! Units! General! Hurry! Move!
Missiles!
Units! Stand and fight!
So the enemy cavalry is likely coming that way.
Units! Make haste!
Missiles!
General! Units! 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 General! Hurry! Units! Missiles! Attack!
So are we actually hitting our own troops over there? I think they should be breaking relatively soon. Well, I have to say that I'm a bit disappointed in these Brittonic swordsmen. And not actually even a bit, but quite disappointed. That sword warband is just wrecking them.
Units!
Okay, good. Those guys are breaking. So how are we doing with these guys? And the cavalry is returning.
General! Forward! Units! Units!
Missiles!
Units, make haste! Units, General!
Infantry!
Units! Units, make haste!
Fire at will!
Units!
And if we could hit that Celtic cavalry, it would be just great. And of course, the bodyguard, if it's over there.
Units, move out! Units!
Another question is, are we actually hitting anything over there? Well, at least something.
We're being attacked, General! We're being attacked! Units, charge!
The enemy warlord flees from our warriors. Attack and drive them back in the same way.
Units, double time!
The enemy warlord flees from our warriors. Attack and drive them back in the same way.
Units, make haste! Units, move out! Units! Units!
There is a risk that we might actually lose this battle.
enemy warlord shows his worth. Nothing. Any of our warriors would die rather than run. Enemy army runs.
Okay.
The enemy are
Well, I'm not feeling exactly heroic, but a victory is a victory. Hopefully we can replenish the troops.
We shall rule. The land is ours.
Well, apparently they didn't push the advantage there. And of course, losing some of those troops improves the financial situation. So perhaps the troop count as it is relatively optimal. Because, well, we always have some units that have suffered casualties. So let's see if we could train at least some of them over there.
Orders, orders. Yes. Orders. Orders. General. Chief. Yes. Orders.
Okay, that guy is for retraining.
General. General. Chief. Yes. Lord. General.
I think we are pushing too far if we
Chief. Orders.
besiege.
Yes.
Well, let's try.
Yes, Chief.
Destroy. Begin the siege. Besetting settlement.
General. Orders.
March.
Orders.
March.
Yes, Chief. Yes. Ready to sail. Yes, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain.
I'm dreading the moment that I forget
Off the boats. Chief. Yes,
that
yes,
rebel navy over there and it
Chief.
sinks my ship and
Yes,
all those retrained troops along with it.
yes, Captain. Orders.
And should we build some additional production facilities over here? At least, well, some buildings would be rather good at some point. So we are building a battering ram. Okay, I guess it's time for enemy turn. So let's do a bit of a scouting. Oh. So I had to take a small break, and apparently the enemy is finally beginning its counterattack, mostly apparently with mercenaries. So there are a lot of most likely weakened units over there. These armies most likely will reinforce each other. We have quite a lot of troops over here. And more coming. But if we leave that siege uncontested for one turn, most likely we will lose the settlement. Then again, if the enemy is inside the settlement, the battle might be easier. So I think we will take this settlement over here as a warm-up.
Let us pray.
Await my orders. Units! Units, move out! Move out! Units! Units, move out! Units! Units, double time!
Okay, the enemy general.
Units, roll!
Once again that.
Units, double time! Units! Units, march!
So Celtic swordsmen and cavalry bodyguard.
Now is the time for great deeds. Your warriors have broken the gate. The way is open. Let your men kill all the cowards inside.
Fire infantry! Units! Units! Units!
So for once we have
taken the walls. Now the
relatively infantry heavy army.
Units!
And I guess in this case we might actually let the general to stay in the background. Well, those were rather enthusiastic.
Infantry! Infantry! Units! Units! War cry! Move! 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 Missiles!
And let's try to put these guys so that we don't accidentally kill too many of our own troops.
Units! 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 Group! Missiles! Attack!
Yeah, you can.
The enemy warlord shows his worth. Nothing. Any of our warriors would die rather than run.
Units! Fire at will!
have killed the enemy general. Now his men show fear. Now they may turn and run. Attack! Attack! Missiles! Ready!
Okay, that went relatively smoothly. Good.
We shall rule. The land is ours.
So they have one area at least south there.
General! Forward!
And I think the next piece in our puzzle of dismantling the enemy is actually taking down this reinforcing enemy army. And then we need to decide on the question whether we allow the enemy to capture the settlement and try to take them out while they are in, or if it's more prudent for us to try to hold the settlement. Okay, so the enemy is not making at least 2 aggressive moves. So it might be that we are able to cause at least some casualties before the battle is fully joined.
Units, cease fire! Units, fire at will!
And I guess I just missed a couple of those shots. Yeah, and you guys can run.
Missiles, attack!
Okay, well that was one volley. Some casualties, hopefully not hitting too many of our own men.
Missiles, attack!
And once again they are coming.
Units, forward!
Run.
Infantry! 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 Charge! Infantry!
Units, halt!
Infantry!
Slaughter them! Units,
Ooh.
Infantry!
Come on, you're not supposed to be able to throw that many spears.
Infantry!
Let's hope we can actually keep our general alive. because the situation is not looking too good as it is.
March! Move out! Infantry! General! Move out! Infantry! General! Move out! Units! Units! Keep your march! Move! Slaughter them! Move out! Slaughter them! March! Forward! Butcher them! March!
The enemy warlord flees from our warriors. Attack and drive them back in the same way.
Move out! Move! Move! Quickly!
The enemy army runs.
Well, that was unpleasantly close one. So once again a testimony
The enemy are in full
for our infantry of not holding too well in a tight spot. But we are having 3 command stars at the moment.
Lord! General! 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 Forward! General! General! Yes! Yes! Orders! Chief! Yes! Orders! Forward!
Oh, some mercenaries. I think that will be a good investment at the moment.
Lord! Attack!
Oh, they are not quite as weak as they seem to be. Well, let's see if I had the patience to pull back early enough.
Even now,
Await my orders!
And we most definitely are keeping that
Units group!
general out of battle this time. Oh,
Units, stand and fight! Units, form up, General! Forward!
and we most definitely don't want to lose our general.
Stand and fight! Units! Units! Units, General! Units, group!
Reinforcements have arrived, eager for the taste of enemy blood. The feeble enemy have more men. Ha! These are more heads for our warriors to collect in triumph.
Okay, let's see if we could take down the enemy general straight away. Okay, good. What's that? Okay, so far so good.
The enemy warlord is
Excellent.
dead, slain by your brave warriors.
Good. Now the question is how much missiles we have left. Can we hope to challenge? The second enemy army. And I think we are about to break the whole enemy army over here. Good.
The army runs. Now hunt them down.
And now it's rather important to put our troops in position for the second army. Run! It's so annoying when I'm thinking I'm giving them orders to run, but they are not doing that.
Units! Units! Run! General!
Infantry! Missiles! Quickly!
General!
Cavalry!
Units! Units! Run!
Infantry!
Attack! Missiles! Attack! Units! Units! Charge! General!
Okay, good.
Missiles! Attack!
Perhaps you guys could focus on the enemy general instead of our own cavalry units.
Attack! Quickly! Missiles! Attack! Units! Make haste! Units! Units! Run!
The enemy warlord lies dead.
Okay,
Now
good.
he can drink with his ancestors and watch his warriors flee.
Units! Units! Make haste! Units! Units! Make haste!
So, we still have one enemy unit in the battle.
Missiles! Attack! Units!
The enemy
Okay, good.
flee from the field like frightened goats. Cut them down and slay them all.
Good.
Your warriors have killed until they can kill no more. This is a
That was nice. Really nice. So I think we took down both of the armies. And of course now we can begin to look for another settlement to take.
Lord? Yes, General. Yes, yes. Orders, General. Yes, General. Lord? Yes, yes, yes. Lord? Orders, orders, orders. Lord?
For instance, Samara Briva.
Begin the siege. Settlement under siege. Lord? Yes, orders, yes. Forward. Chief. Orders, orders. General. Lord? Yes, orders, yes. Yes.
I think those guys need some retraining, but let's bring the rest of the army
General. Orders, orders, Chief.
this way.
Chief.
And we should
ready to sail.
have some additional reinforcements ready.
Chief.
Yeah. And arriving relatively soon. Okay, I think we have a turn. So can we actually strike at... Okay, unfortunately not. Or perhaps we can. So close. So I think this is the best thing to do so we can keep up the momentum in the attacks. Okay, so and I think roads in Nemetacum would be relatively beneficial, so those most definitely need to be built. Okay, and we are not having reinforcements. That's unfortunate. Well, let's see how we will fare. The main point is to just keep our general alive.
Await my orders!
Ram! Drop the ram! Cavalry!
Units, run!
So I think the infantry will come this way. Oh, we have some cavalry as well, okay. But in any case, our general will stay in the back.
Units, charge! General! Rally! Fire at will! Units! Units, charge! Units, cease fire!
Okay, good. And you guys are not allowed to fire anymore. Chase them.
Units, double time! Units, charge!
Okay, and we are in.
Units! Units, double time! Units! Units! Units, double time! Units, charge! Units, make haste!
And we could actually even try to snipe the enemy general, or then perhaps not.
Infantry! Forward! March!
Units!
Missiles! 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 Missiles!
Units, fire at will! Units! Units, double time!
So let's try to make it so that only the Celtic cavalry is actually charging. Perhaps the slingers... Okay, bodyguard is actually pulling back a bit. Excellent.
Your warriors have killed until...
But once again, we are stretched rather thin, and that means casualties. Then again, we don't care too much about those mercenary units, so... Well, the severity of the casualties is rather relative in this case. Interestingly, we have not met any other barbarian tribes this far. So where might they be hiding at the moment? And is this Belgae settlement somewhere hidden over here? Okay. Okay, so now we can begin to train something else, except that we don't have enough population in here. Yeah, I think a bit of population boost is in order, but this army looks rather solid as it is. We have some reinforcements coming next turn.
General. Yes, Captain.
What about other? I guess that's Belgae. Or perhaps not.
Lord? Besieging settlement.
So could we actually... We cannot retrain any of these.
Orders, General.
Okay, well they go north to be retrained then. Okay. And mercenaries, 1 unit available. But I think we did relatively well over in this episode. So we captured a couple of settlements. And I guess 2 or 3 more over here. So at the moment we are at 21 regions controlled, which is rather nice. And if we compare ourselves to the Belgae, if I can find them. So we are clearly pulling ahead of them. So they have, what, 5 territories? That's rather nice. Yeah, but I think this is everything for today, so thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldGames out.